There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as these two are in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Trojans will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 20. So Nebraska's offense will take the field first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to...
Wide open spaces. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Raiola. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Cornhuskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5. The offense tries to cash in. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. A little screen to the running back. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. Barrels ahead. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the USC Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Direct snap. Creates a little space. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Raiola. Quickly out to the tight end. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, a lot of space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ives. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Finds his man. It's Lemon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Ives. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Barney. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds some fresh air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mayava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strachan. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Floating away. The defense sort of horns this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll take a deep shot here. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Lane. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Back to pass, it's Mayava. Here's the pressure. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He's got an open man. There he goes. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Nice move there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. It's good. That brings them to within 1. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the community.
Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. The short hands, it's Lemon. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Trojans are marching down the field. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Grab near the marker. It's Strachan. And the Trojans get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Dances away to buy time. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. Pulls it in, it's Markway. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got enough for the first. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I tell you what, the offense, they get the big run play, and then what are you thinking? Maybe play action, take a shot. How about the defense? They were ready to roll. Even though they gave up the run, they didn't just play the run. They were ready for the pass.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. To about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Sanders. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Caught close to the marker, it's Sanders. The Trojans pick up the first down. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the left. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Sends it back in motion. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Trojans are on the move. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. And the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He might want another play. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll get rid of it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving a change impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Sanders. Headed to the end zone. Game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive, and now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Getting set for the point after. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. War Eagle. Auburn is putting on a show offensively. They just simply can't be stopped.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll give it to the back. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Ives. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of
throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling. The best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
And the Trojans hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Right back to it. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today.